This tutorial will show you how to share Google Docs with both people who do not have a Google Apps account in your organization or who don't have a Google account at all, which is ideal for sharing with, for example, clients, customers, and third parties. From the top right-hand navigation menu, when you're logged in and accessing the doc, select the Share button. Now, if you're a Google Apps account user, it immediately gets confusing. First of all, the default setting for your hyperlink is always going to be that the hyperlink is only accessible to other people within your organization. So with a Google Apps account login or an email account associated with your organization. Mine is called Jollity, and you'll see under the settings here that it only says anyone at Jollity can edit. You would think that you could just copy the link and send it to anyone because that's the impression it gives you, but that's not the case. So instead, once you're on this settings screen under Get Link, select the drop-down under your organization name. Change it to anyone with the link. Now, anyone with the hyperlink is going to be able to access it. However, you also might want to customize what level of access that they have. Based on what you're trying to do, you can change it by changing the right-hand menu, drop-down, which gives you the option to let anyone view it, and also comment to you or to anyone else, which means they can comment on different parts of the document, or let anyone edit it. Now, if you're collaborating with a client and you expect them to be able to change out fields, then I would recommend giving them editor permissions. The downside to that is that they can make revisions without being logged into a Google account, which means that Google will not necessarily be able to record and report to you who is making those revisions. If they're logged in to Google, it will tell you, but if they're not, it will not. It'll just say edit made by anonymous. So that is completely up to you and your comfort level. Keep in mind, though, that if you don't give them edit access, you'll have to individually share the document with each person who you expect to be able to edit. So for our purposes, for example, if we want a client to collaborate, we usually just give them editor access. And we have found in our experience that most people are logged into a Google account. However, those that aren't are usually not logged into a Google account on their work computers for security reasons and can't do anything about it. So editor is always the best way for us to go when we're hoping for client collaboration. Otherwise, we usually always give them at least commenter permissions because that allows them to interact directly with us on the document at hand. And then make sure you copy your hyperlink and select Done. Also, I always double check my hyperlink to make sure that I've configured it correctly. I do that by opening an incognito browser in Chrome, which you can do on a Mac by hitting Command-Shift-N, or you can do it from the Chrome menu by going to File, New Incognito, and then paste in the hyperlink that you just created, and make sure that from your incognito browser, which means you're not logged in anywhere, you can access, and if you select Edit, make sure you can make edits. And it looks like I can. So now you're all set and you're ready to share your hyperlink.